Craig's stuff. Craig's stuff. Craig's got a lot of stuff. Yeah. Craig's stuff. Craig's stuff. Craig's got a lot of stuff. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Craig's Stuff. My name is Craig, and this is some of my stuff. Today, we are taking a look at the One-Shot Toys 1/12 scale Spirit Detective action figure, aka Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. Very, very excited about this figure. Been wanting a Yusuke action figure now for quite a long time. Yu Yu Hakusho is one of my old school favorites. It's still incredible. It's just one of those. It was around the time when I was so into Dragon Ball Z and all those great shows, Rurouni Kenshin, all that kind of stuff. And it was one of those shows that made me love anime as a kid. So the fact that we can't get an officially licensed action figure of Yusuke is kind of insane, if you ask me. So the fine folks over at the One-Shot Toys are actually doing a line of figures, and we're getting Kurama's coming out next, and I think they've already teased Kuwabara. So I mean, we should be getting the whole gang, which is awesome. So I'm very, very hyped to have the whole gang in action figure form. As you can see, the packaging very reminiscent of like SH Figuarts type packaging. Very cool. Just the silhouette of Yusuke here on the side with the window front. You can see him inside. Just comes along that side. There's some Japanese there. Just another silhouette on the back, and it says Spirit Detective there on the side. Obviously, like I said, they can't use or because this is third party, they can't use his actual name. Or any logos or any of that kind of stuff. So, I think it's time that we pop this sucker open. Alrighty, so here is our boy Yusuke out of the package. But before we talk about him, we have to talk about all these accessories that he comes with. And we get a whole lot of them, as you can see here. First, I just want to point out, we get this little baggie with, as you can see, there's these little gold dots that are in this bag. I'm going to go ahead and assume those are replacements for his buttons. Should they ever fall off. They look to be the same size, I guess, I don't know, which is pretty awesome that they just include some extra buttons just in case. I love little backup plans like that, especially because it probably costs them almost nothing, and you never know. Alright, so other than that, we get a lot of interesting stuff here. We get this really cool base piece. You know, it's nice to get a base piece, and I feel like SH Figuarts has not been giving them to us more recently. The prices are going up, but the stuff they're giving us is really dropping. But we get this really cool base piece, which I imagine will match the other ones that are coming out in the set. So you're going to have probably a silhouette for every character, which is really cool. And then you get two arms here, which obviously plug right into your base piece. One would be attached to this to the grip here, and the other one I imagine would be to the Spirit Gun Blast, which is very cool, by the way. Spirit Gun Blast looks really nice, like the translucent color, and it fades with that nice paint on the end. It's a little bit of paint on the front, very Dragon Ball-esque, very cool. Also, want to just point out the grip here. Look at that. There's screws on there, which is amazing. I love that there are screws on here. Obviously, you get screws on here too, so you can always tighten or loosen up your arms here. But the fact that on the grip here, that's really nice, so you can really get a nice tight grip if you want it. And if you need to loosen it up a little bit, you can do that as well. So really, really like the option with the screws. Then we get two alternate faces. We have a nice snarling face here and a like smirking face alongside just the plain old neutral face. So 3 faces in total, which is great. We have his little, I guess, briefcase or book bag. I don't know. I guess, you know, it's not like he was doing much studying, but he did have one. So he's got this. Very cool. Then you get Pooh. Look at Pooh. Pooh is his little spirit animal. they had during the show. Pooh doesn't look perfect. I don't know. The paint's all right. It's fine. It's very, very light material, which I imagine is because it's just gonna sit on Yusuke's head or something to that degree. He's not magnetic or anything. Like I have a statue, and the statue, he is magnetic. Then we have a bunch of extra hands here. We have two flat hands like that. Of course, we have the spirit gun hand. We have a couple like wide open hands, and then we have these like, I'm gonna call these Kamehameha charging hands or angry gripping hands. I don't know what they're called. And then you have a this is like a grip hand, almost looks like he's holding a gun. I don't know if this is supposed to be used in conjunction with this one, but this literally looks like a gun holding hand. Maybe it's supposed to be in conjunction like that. I really don't remember. Then you get two bare feet. So you can, I guess, pop off his shoes and you can give him bare feet, which is kind of an interesting choice. I think that's really cool that they would do that. That's really nice. All right, so so you're getting a ton of options here, a lot of great stuff. Now let's take a closer look at the figure. Alrighty, so here is our boy Yusuke, and I just want to say he looks incredible. When I first saw the promo pictures, I thought he looked kind of weird. I was like on the fence, and then they announced another figure from another company, and it was all plastic instead of this the cloth goods. And I was on the fence. I'm like, which one of these two figures am I gonna go with? Because I got to get something. I love the character. And I ended up just saying, you know what, screw it. Let's go with this one. And man, once he's in hand, he looks so much better than those original promo pictures. Like maybe it was just the digital renderings of the character or whatever. But like his face looks great. I think they did a really good job. That was my biggest problem originally, was the face. And I think that they did a fantastic job. I think his head looks good. I think the paint apps, or this whatever they do, stamps maybe, look incredible for the eyes. I think they did an awesome job. One fantastic thing about cloth goods is that they don't need really any paint, so you don't have much going on in the line of paint or sculpt. I mean, you can't really see anything because everything is covered up with the cloth. So it's really hard to talk about that kind of stuff. But you know, he looks great in this in the jacket. I think it's supposed to be kind of loose fitting with the character anyway. So I think they did a great job with that. What I really love about this is that this is magnetic. So this closes. There's little magnets on each side, and this just is completely magnetic. So that's why it closes. And then underneath, he has his white undershirt, which I just want to say I love how they, I don't know how exactly they did this. Maybe it's just really, really tight. But you do get some muscle texture underneath his white shirt. So you could see that, you know, he's built. He's got them pecs, which is really cool. Also, the belt looks great. Love the belt. I think they did a fantastic job. So yeah, he's got these usable pockets, which you could totally just like, you know, maybe not with a fist, but you could just stick his hand into his pockets like that, which is fantastic. Like, there, done. I got him into a pose. Okay, it's awesome. Oh man, I really like this figure. I think characters like this work really well with cloth goods. If they have loose-fitting clothing, it works much better. That's why I'm not a big fan of the cloth stuff on superheroes. But this is great. So when it comes to articulation, he's actually really, really good. Head looks all the way up like that, like a really, really far up. Also, it looks really, really far down. It's a combination of both the lower neck and the upper neck, so you can get really, really far in and out motion like that. Then he goes a little bit side to side as well. Then you have the nice head tilt, and of course, he looks all the way around. Shoulders go up to about a 90-degree angle. They do go all the way around, although with the cloth, pretty much just get, look at that. Still goes all the way around. Looks kind of weird. Then you have a nice butterfly joint in there. You have the upper bicep cut. It's in there. You have double jointed elbows, which go pretty far. I would say that's pretty solid, especially with the cloth. He spins at the wrists, and they go, of course, up, and they go down at any which way. Then he has this incredible ab crunch, really, really far forward. He goes pretty far back as well. He has a nice twist and he tilts side to side. Legs then kick forward about that much. They go back very little bit. Of course, he still has that sculpted butt, which prevents his leg from going any further back. He does a really, really, really nice split. I'm a little bit afraid though with cloth stuff to go too far, but he goes really, really far. That looks awesome. Fantastic. Little Jean-Claude Van Damme action going on right there. Then he has nice double jointed knees that go about that far back. He has the upper thigh cut as well. Then he spins at the ankles. They go up, they go down really, really far. And of course there is nice ankle pivot and there is a toe cut that doesn't want to move. And there is a toe cut as well. I'm probably gonna have to heat this one up because it is just not moving at all. Yusuke stands just about 6 inches tall. Here he is next to the McFarlane Dark Knight's Death Metal Batman. Here he is with the Marvel Legends Gibbon. And here he is with the SH Figuarts Goku. And here he is next to the Aniplex Buzzmod Tanjiro. And here he is next to the Figma Izuku Midoriya. And here he is with the Dasen model Kenshin Himura. Alrighty, so overall, I really, really like this figure. This honestly might be a contender for Figure of the Year, which is insane. This is a third-party figure. Third party, which means you officially licensed guys. You gotta get your shit together, man. You gotta just, what are you doing? Because this figure is freaking great. This figure is gorgeous. They get so much stuff with it. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just like, and for the price, I think this is like it's like a $60 figure. That's crazy. I mean, yes, it's unlicensed, and that's obviously drives the price down. But come on, guys, like, listen, this is so good. This is so good, and I cannot wait for the rest. Man, gonna get my boy Kuwabara. Oh my god. Urameshi! Anyway, if you like this review, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please check out my Instagram, @CraigStuff. Come back every Friday at noon for brand new videos. I will see you guys next time. Later.